And this question from an Ahmadi brother from Germany.
Originally from Turkey? Originally from Turkey?
No,
Asa,
he's
you are
Pakistan.
representing both Turkey and Germany now. Huh? Right. Thank you. While the German lady is sitting next to you, who should have represented Germany?
She said that he's from Pakistan.
Pakistani.
What?
This questioner is Pakistan.
He is a Pakistani who resides in Germany.
Yeah.
So you have taken charge of Turkey and Pakistan now.
I announce everybody to send
Yes.
question.
Yes.
He asked that the Turkish ulama says that the founder of
See,
the...
this is it. It was the Turkish ulama which were involved. That is why you have been chosen to ask this question.
Yeah.
Yes.
That the founder of the Ahmadiyya community had prophesied that he is going to be married to Muhammadi Beghum. And nikah had already been announced in the heaven.
Yes.
She was never married to him in this world. Could Huzur kindly give us the detail of that event?
This question does not confine itself to the Turkish ulama at all. It is a general question which has been repeatedly asked by all non-Ahmadis who are instigated by non-Ahmadi ulama who think they specialize in this subject. This requires a long answer which I have already given in writing. I have discussed in detail all the elements which are to be focused, and they have to be highlighted. The very prophecy indicates that although in the heaven this nikah has been organized, but on earth it will not happen so. If it had happened so, then a prophecy of the death of her father would not have been made at all. The prophecy of the death of her father was conditional to his denial to marry her to him. So that prophecy contains elements which prove what is contrary to what is being proved by the Muslim or other non-Ahmadi Muslim ulama. Secondly, about her husband, Hazrat Masih Maud Islam has also prophesied. Now the point is, if she was not to marry another person, how could she be referred to as having married a person other than Hazrat Masih Maud Islam? You understand the point? So the prophecy, despite the marriage in the heaven, describes all these things which happen on the earth. But the most conclusive point which I have made in my written answer, and also which I would like to repeat here, is that if the prophecy was not fulfilled, then the first evidence of its unfulfillment should have come from Muhammadi Beghum herself and from her husband, Mirza Sultan Beg. Ulama repeatedly went to them and beseeched them to just announce that this prophecy was false, and they are witness. They adamantly refused their pleas, rejected their pleas. Once the ulama went to Mirza Sultan Beg and said, "Let us say what we like to say about you. You just keep quiet. Don't support Mirza Ghulam Ahmad." He said, "No, I will not do that. If you attribute false things to me, I'll announce publicly that you're wrong and these are not my views." So it is a strange thing that the unrelated people, ulama, who are totally unrelated to this prophecy, they claim it is not fulfilled, but the people who are related to it, they claim it is fulfilled. And they are Muhammadi Beghum herself and her husband. Now, another great proof is that there was a son born to them, Muhammadi Beghum and Mirza Sultan Beg, by the name of Mirza Muhammad Ishaq. He should have known whether the prophecy was fulfilled or not. He might have heard from the talk in the home. And he had more sensitivity about the honor of her mother than any other person could be. He became an Ahmadi, an open Ahmadi, and suffered at the hand of these ulamas himself. Still they claim that this prophecy is not fulfilled. Now, as far as the heavenly nikahs are concerned, we have a hadith of Anwar sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which says that his nikah is read in heaven with Maryam, Maryam Al Imran.
Ibn Imran.
Ibn Imran. It was read in heaven, while in reality on earth it was not read at all anywhere. So the heavenly nikahs mean quite a different thing. It might have indicated that this girl, this woman, will remain pious and honest in the sight of Allah, so that in the heaven, in the hereafter, she will be married to you. Like Imrat Imran is married in heaven to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and in reality on earth she is not married to him. So the mullahs do not understand these refined spiritual things, and they go on blemishing Hazrat Masih Islam for things which are totally denied by the persons concerned, but the mullah does not know it. You understand the point clearly? Thank you. Now I have written a book on this subject. I think it was published in the name of Hadiyali.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So this book should be translated into Turkish as well. Mention that if anyone should have been sensitive to Muhammadi Beghum, it should have been her own son, not these ulama. He must have been far more sensitive to the honor of his mother. Yet the ulama speak of the honor of that lady, and the son himself confesses that the prophecy was fulfilled and it was not against the honor of my mother. Not only that, he was persecuted very strongly by the same ulama who were apparently siding with his mother and his father, and he stood adamant against them, so much so that he actually suffered at their hand and in their writing against him. But he died a dedicated Ahmadi. He did not budge an inch because of the pressure brought about upon him. The word Jannah is the wrong translation of heavens. Heavens, the heaven may mean that Jannah. But heavens, when you said, just indicates Allah as such. In the heaven it has been decided by God. So the same word is applied, used by Rasulullah ﷺ regarding his own nikah with Maryam. The same word is used as Muslim regarding his nikah with Muhammadi Beghum. It is not Jannah. It is heaven, just heaven, referring to godly scenes, we say heaven.